Alright guys, this is part 2 and most likely the final part of this Kingquad build. I got my bumpers in today. I got the L.E.D glow in last night, and I'm gonna put it on, and kind of excited, so stay tuned, and we're going to go over the unboxing of these bumpers and look at them and everything and see how we like them. Okay, so I just unboxed these, the front bumper, and looks really good. Packaging's nice. Doesn't appear to be any damage from the outside. Looks like they included my invoice and some business cards to pass out to friends, which I most definitely will do. Let's see. Tell you what, they're priced really good for what you're getting. Got some instructions and everything, so got the got one more to open, and I'll probably wait on the rear. The rear I think is supposed to be really easy, so we'll get this this one here opened up first. I feel like I'm skinning a deer. Man, that powder coating looks tough. Okay, there it is, all unpackaged. The 2014 Kingquad bumper. I went with the expanded metal, full expanded metal. I had them weld on a few tabs for lights. Later on I'm going to add some either Rigid Industries, the little cube lights, or something similar. I think I was looking at some earlier today, AutoZone. They were like 60 bucks, but you know, I don't know, I don't get a chance to play around with these kind of toys very often, so if I go with the one, I think I'm going to go with the good one. So I might go Rigid, but man, they look great sitting up there. That bumper looks really good. I'm really excited to get that on, but y'all stay tuned and we'll see if we can't get her on. Okay guys, got the front bumper on, fastened down. Man, I am really happy with the way it looks. I'm happy with this powder coating. This powder coating matches the rack, I mean, just almost perfect. It wasn't, for the most part, that bad to put on. I mean, obviously this is easy. You get these brackets here, bolt those through the holes, this on that, then the whole thing kind of swings on the bottom. You've got to knock out your little rivet here, and you've got a support that comes up, you got to put a hole through. I found that if these bolts were a little bit longer, that would be a little easier to do. The angle wasn't quite right, so really trying to wrestle that thing on there. And that's just metal fab in general. I mean, you can make them all the same and they're all going to fit just a little bit different. I've worked with metal in the past, you know, and that's just how dealing with metal is. But the biggest pain in the butt about this whole thing was the winch brackets. Right there, there's one, there's two, and getting those in and started with one person trying to hold the bumper was a little bit of a pain. but I was able to do it. It took some time, and I learned a few cuss words, but I got it done, and everything looks good. So we're gonna unbox the back one. I'm not gonna show you that because everybody knows what cellophane and cardboard looks like. So we'll go ahead and put the back one on. I've heard it's pretty straightforward and easy, and show you what that looks like. Alright, I got the back bumper put on. You know, once once I found all the bolts, it went pretty easy. But I'll tell you, if you guys have a Kingquad and you're working on it like I do, like I did, don't lay your bolts right here. I was being real careful not to knock them down in there, but with me rocking the four-wheeler back and forth to kind of get the holes lined up, 3 out of 4 of them fell down in there. And of course they didn't just fall right and stay right on top. They fell way down in there, and they didn't come out the bottom. So it took me probably an hour, every bit of an hour, to find them, and I was only able to find 3 out of 4, and the 4th one is still in there, and I don't know where it is. But I was able to swipe a bolt, actually left over from the front end, because I used the factory winch mounting bracket bolts, so I had 2 bolts left over, and I just used it right there, and that'll do for now. But man, it looks sharp. While I was shaking the four-wheeler trying to get the bolts to jiggle out the bottom, bumper fell off the four-wheeler. I only had 1 bolt hand tight, and I got a little booger on it, but I ain't worried about it. It ain't gonna stay perfect. It's gonna hit stuff, so I can touch it up with a little flat back paint. So I got the seat kind of halfway off because I'm gonna wire up the LED glows next, so y'all stay tuned. Okay, so this is the LED glow kit I purchased for $29 from ledglow.com. It comes with a control box that's really simple. I mean, literally just wire it to the battery, positive, you know, in your ground. Comes with a remote. One is on and off, the other changes your color. Then whenever you have the pulsating modes, you can adjust up or down in speed. Then it comes with 6 LED bars. From what I could tell online, these are trimmable. Although now that I've got them in my hand, they don't look trimmable like the ones on the internet seem flatter. These seem more round, and I feel like cutting them would not be a good idea and probably wouldn't be waterproof. So I'm not gonna cut them. Just plug your lights into there. I think each LED comes with about 4 foot of cord. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 up front and 2 in the back. Well, I might do, I don't know, maybe 3 and 3, or 4 and 2. Not sure. I may have to end up playing around with it to get the kind of the color I want, you know, the brightness I want. But all right, let's see what it looks like. Next shot will probably be after dark. All right, I got the LED lights hooked up. I did 2 in the rear and 1 underneath, 1 on each fender flare in the front, and then I did 1 up in front of the radiator. The 1 underneath, I accidentally clipped the wire, so I'm gonna have to order a replacement. But I got everything everything's done. I think that LED glow is super cool.